This is the easiest sugarcane farm for Minecraft Bedrock. Alright, the first thing you're going to do is break these two blocks and set down a double chest, and then we're going to run a hopper into that chest, just like so, and this is going to be the storage for all of the sugarcane. Now we get to decide how many slots of sugarcane we want to grow, so you can grow anywhere from 1 to 8 pieces of sugarcane per water stream, and obviously you can expand it, and I will show you that later, but for right now, let's just build an 8-wide sugarcane farm. Alright, the next thing we're going to do is set down a block right here with an upside down stair, just like so, and then a block next to that stair. We're then going to place down 6 more blocks after this block, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so that we have an 8-wide water stream here. We're then going to add a block right here, and then we're going to add 3 blocks right here, and then we're going to line the back with blocks as well. And we're going to connect it up to this block right here to create a giant square like so. The next thing we're going to do is place down either grass, sand, or dirt blocks on this layer right here, and then we're going to place down a water bucket at the end of this stream so that it flows down into the hopper. After doing that, we can now place down our sugarcane on each of these grass blocks. Then we're going to grab our normal blocks, and we're going to create a giant U shape around this side of the farm. And we're going to leave the front open so that we can place down glass blocks so that way we can see the sugarcane grow, because I think it looks nice. If you don't want to use glass, you don't have to. You could use normal blocks, but again, I think the glass does make it look significantly nicer. After doing that, we're going to add 2 more layers of blocks on the end of the farm, just like this. Alright, grab your pistons now, and we're going to place down a layer of pistons on this second layer of blocks like this. And then we're going to grab our observers, and we're going to look in this direction and place down 8 observers on the back here, so that way when the sugarcane grows, this piston is going to fire. Now, you don't need to use 8 observers. If you don't have the materials for all of those observers, don't worry, you could just use 1. However, the rates of the farm will be less because that way, let's say you only had 1 observer here, this sugarcane would need to grow in front of this observer for the entire piston line to go off, whereas with this system, all of these observers can go off, meaning that you obviously will harvest sugarcane quicker. So we're going to come to the back now and place down blocks on this back side of the piston, and then we're going to place down redstone dust on top of those blocks. So that way, every time something grows in front of the observer, those pistons are going to fire. We're now going to add a giant roof over top of this entire thing just to make this a little bit cleaner and to keep everything out of the farm. So after doing that, we can go ahead and place down our glass blocks in the front of the farm just like this. And if you want to be done here, you very well can be. This is the 8 AFK sugarcane slots, but I am going to show you how you can build more of them in the same water stream. Alright, I'm going to show you a couple of ways that you can expand this farm, but don't worry, this world will be available for download in the description, so if you're struggling to follow along, don't worry, you can download the world and check it out there. Alright, this first way of expanding the farm is probably the ugliest, just because you have to raise it up a block and then it all flows down, but as you can see, it's just a single water stream that flows down into the next water stream, so you have all of this sugarcane flowing into a single chest. Now, this next version is just having 2 water streams on both sides going in different directions, leading to a single chest, and this is personally my favorite starting point. I think if you're going to build a sugarcane farm, you should probably build it like this. It's very simple, very self-explanatory. All the redstone is the exact same. It's a very simple farm, and it works quite well. Now, what you can do is you can also make the farm taller, like this one here, and I've gone ahead and added the extra siding, so this is technically 2 designs in one. If you just want to have the 8-wide section be, 2 layers tall, you can very easily do that. But I think combining them is where you get the most power, and this thing looks absolutely incredible. And this is not the limit. You could obviously make this taller or wider or, do whatever you want. Because they're going on both sides, I think it would probably look pretty cool if you were to build this with the first design in mind. So then you would have sections on both sides going up. I think that could look pretty cool. You'd have almost like a vertical V of sugarcane. But yeah, there are a bunch of different ways that you can design this farm. Obviously, the more sugarcane you have, the better the rates are going to be. And you want to AFK this thing, so make sure that you have, like, I don't know, an AFK fish farm or something. So then you're doing something productive while you go AFK, and then you can come back to tons and tons of sugarcane. But I'm going to stop rambling now. You guys know the gist. World download in the description. You can check out all of these designs. Alright, that is going to do it for today's video. Hopefully this one helped you guys out. If it did, then be sure to subscribe and leave a like. My name is 1UpMC, and I will catch you guys in the next one.